Buenas tardes, Chef Familia. For those of you who I don't have the pleasure to meet yet, I am Tahimy Landestoy, a chemical engineer junior currently serving as your chef junior co-chair. When I think about chef, the first word that comes to my mind is familia. And I don't know about y'all, but that is such an important word for myself. When it all started back in the spring of 2019, when a fellow chef, Tina Natalia, she invited me to one of the meetings. And since then, I fell in love with your organization. When the summer's application for shares opened, I told myself, this is your chance to be involved, to help the community, as well as to help others. So I signed up for it. My first recruiting event was during Brewer Carnival. So I remember when Juanito was training me how to talk about the resources and opportunities that Chef offered to its member. That afternoon, I came home convinced that I have made one of the best decisions of my life by joining this organization. Throughout the semester, when I was working with the high schoolers, I realized that we were unconsciously coaching the future leaders of the organization. So one of my goals is to strengthen and expand this relationship with the current Chef Chapter juniors, as well as do more community outreach events. I was also amazed during last RODC about how other chapters are working with younger generation. So another one of my goals is to expand the idea of the mini e-board concept so that we can have both upper and lower classmen representative. I'm also eager, in case you cannot tell, about chef branding. I'm planning on doing this through merchandise as well as promotional items so that both new and existing members can be chef representing all the time, all the way throughout the school. In chef, I have found a familia that have brought to me life-changing experiences. All of y'all somehow have impacted me. It is the messages from the new members of gratitude, as well as the advices from the veterans, that make me keep pushing and fighting for my goals, my dreams, and principles. So today I'm here standing, running for the new member representative position because I aspire to work with you all to keep making Chef U of H the best chapter in the nation. Gracias.
Oh, well, thank you, Taimi. Thank you so much for your speech. And I would like to ask you some questions.
Yes,
So
sir.
first of all, I want to ask you, how are you going to balance work-life balance? And also, how are you going to be able to recruit not only just from college of engineering, but also from other colleges as well?
So I've seen the amazing job that you have done throughout the year, just letting everyone know you're one of my inspirations. So definitely I continue to, one of my goals is to continue your legacy and expanding that. I do, I'm aware that we do have a College of Technology share. So definitely one of my goals is working more with that person, as well as through the mini e-board, bring candidates from the NSM college, like especially for computer science, since we have so many job opportunities in nationals for those people. So that's one of my targets, just bringing representatives to the mini e-board. We already have a College of Technology share, so definitely work more with that, but as well as bringing representatives from like engineering and the NSM college into the chapter. So they start experiencing themselves, what are the benefits and things that SHEP offers to them so that they can start talking to their friends.
Great. So let's imagine that I'm a new let's imagine that I'm not a member, and I don't know if you can tell I'm not Hispanic. So how do you convince me to join SHUB?
I got you there. So, hola, well, actually, hola, hi, because I'm trying to say that you don't have to be. I'm Temi from the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers. First thing, you don't have to be Hispanic to join us. You don't have to be an engineer to join us. But what I can definitely tell you about SHEP is that it has brought life-changing experiences to me. I invite you to come to whatever things be happening at the moment, whether it's like a general meeting or something. I invite you to come to our next general meeting, get to know more about the familia so that you can make your own conclusions. I can tell you from my own point that that's one of the best decisions that I have made in my life, joining this organization. So hope to see you in our next event.
Okay, so while it's easy to make big plans, it is not easy to carry them out without considering resources and manpower. Often, this leads to burnout and leadership fatigue. That being said, do you know what resources that you would rely on, or who you would rely on to help you execute your goals as a new member rep?
So as a new member rep, one of my goals, like I have said, is definitely expanding share branding because I feel that's something that we're lacking currently. And I know that depends a lot on the treasurer. So definitely working with my treasurer, trying to convince that person to, hey, this is a good idea to be share branding share. So So that's treasure to get in resources or funds to buy the items. But with the items, I'm also planning to do a fundraising because we know everyone wants to have those cool swags of like Chef of Age and like things like that. So if we get to design those and we get to sell it out to the members, that is also a way of the organization bringing in money into us. So it's not only about chef branding and giving free stuff, it's also my mentality of like bringing money into the shop through chef branding as well. So treasure for that chef branding portion. And for my outreach events, definitely support, hopefully with my experience as a chef junior, the following chef junior shares, as well as the outreach people share and the College of Technology share.
Great. So one last question. It's going to be a situation question. So you already say you speak to somebody that you want to recruit them to chef, but
Okay.
that person said, I already have an internship. Why should I join chef?
Well, you still should join chef. One of the program personally that I love the most is our mentorship program. So you still should join chef because you're a living example that things happen, like that all of us get resources. Somehow we get opportunities, somehow we get internships, somehow we get co-op, whether it's through chef or not. So by you joining our mentorship program, you will be able to change the life of someone else's. So, and then once inside chef, you would also realize that you're a potential candidate to even get more internships or more co-ops or get your dream job as well. So definitely come into chef because you can still make an impact in others, whether you are an upperclassman and you want to mentor a mentee, a lower classman or a high schooler. So yes.
Thank you, Tahimy.
Thank you. So, gracias.
Thank you, Tahimy.